Hey there, everybody! We're back, and this has been at least a week of messing around with. Mostly because first I tried to find if there were settings I could fix, and then I tried. Anyway, so here's the deal. I will explain it as soon as we pop up in here.
The green diamond must indicate the location of the P333 implant. I have to move the kamikaze implant into one of the blood vessels where it will appear as a blue cross. Then, I have to navigate it until it reaches the implant and neutralizes it.
The mouse at this point is garbage. And by garbage, I mean garbage. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start moving the mouse to where it needs to go, which is here. And then we're going to work our way around. I need to go around here, to here, to here, to here. Yes. Then I need to circle. Now we're hitting the problem areas where everything starts going crazy because the mouse stops working. Now, one of the ways I found to make it work is if I hit F1 and then I hit escape, and then I get a little bit of control for a little bit of time.
Look like trouble. Must represent antibodies. I guess they're out to get rid of the new infection.
So now I've got to... Hopefully I did this... Yes, I did do this right. So I need to go up. I'm going to hit F1. Nope. Okay, now it's going crazy and taking me where I don't want to go. I want to go this way. I want to go up. And I want to go up and around. No. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Hit F1. I have to wait for it. Escape. It gives me some control back. F1. Escape. F1. Escape. F1. So basically what I've had to do is map this thing all the way, and then we win!
I'd neutralize the overseer chip, which someone had designed to be fatal in my case, or a controlling device to others. I still had no idea who was pulling the strings, but as I stepped out of the removal station, I heard sounds just outside the main entrance. I ducked behind a display panel and waited to see who it was.
Hello? Hello? Okay. I'm really not very good with surprises.
Well, it isn't my mystery man. What's your name?
Larry Hammond. I would have told you earlier, but I have some serious trust issues going on. With all that's happened, I've got the right to be a little paranoid.
Yeah, I guess you do. You haven't been using the code name Poison Pawn, have you?
No. Why?
That's not important. How'd you get here?
I followed you. I wanted to make sure you came here alone.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Now, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
Yeah, it shows. Why don't we just start at the top and see what you know? Tell me about Carl Linsky.
Well, Linsky and I both worked on STG. But I didn't know him back then. I recognized his picture in the paper from when he had his suicide.
Well, that's helpful. How about STG?
It was a really mysterious operation. When Greg brought me in to do some programming, I didn't know anybody on the design team, and we weren't encouraged to get to know each other either. And once we got our instructions, we went off to work in different places. None of us knew what each other was working on.
So, who's in charge of this little circus?
Greg had been there the longest. He was pretty much running the show.
So is he this overlord I've come to hear so much about?
Oh, no, there had to have been higher-ups. I knew Greg for a long time. We were in Mutant League together.
Oh. Just so I understand something here, the reason you got in contact with me is because you wanted me to find Call's lab, right? Why?
Well, early on in the program, Greg got really paranoid and relocated his base of operations. And no one knew where he was at. I didn't even see him until after I finished my work with STG. A couple of weeks ago, after all the mysterious deaths, I decided to go underground and get a read on my life expectancy. Well, you see, I was underground, and Greg found me, which didn't give me a great sense of well-being. Anyway, he said he needed my help.
To do what?
He wanted to find the pass cards we'd all been issued. You see, all 8 of us received these cards at the beginning of the project. They were used to transmit data from wherever we were working to some sort of central computer. Now, the whereabouts of that computer, that was top secret.
Well, what about the chess moves?
Oh, I don't know anything about those. I think they were Greg's idea. He designed the cards.
And you've got a card.
Yeah. You take it. Just holding the thing next to my skin just gives me the hives.
No, it's that polyester.
Really?
You told me if I came here that I was going to get the answer to all of my questions.
I said that? No, I was just guessing. I've got something that might help. Now, Greg gave me this the last time I saw him. Now, he said, don't open it unless something happened to him. I think something happened to him.
What are we supposed to do with it?
What are we supposed to do with it? It's your problem now. I told you everything I know. I gave you a pass card, and I gave you what Greg gave me. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go somewhere and try not to get killed. Hasta la pasta, baby.
Hey, Larry. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
So Larry was the mysterious informant. And he said he wasn't the poison pawn. Well, what was in the envelope he gave you?
There was a note written from Greg Call to Larry. There was more to the content of the note than met the eye.
All right, so we found Larry Hammond, and he gave us stuff, good old stuff. Now, I certainly am glad that I don't have to do that puzzle again, because it was not fun. I didn't enjoy it, and it took me over a week to get it. Mostly because I tend to do things the hard way first before doing it the easy way. So I was looking for fixes or maybe some way to change settings this way and whatnot. Well, I knew that hitting the F1 and the escape would help, manage my cursor. I think it has something to do with like I don't know, the cursor. There's something to do with the cursor. Anyway, so I got frustrated with that. And so I stopped for a few days, went back to it, stopped. Well, eventually I was like, well, if I could just get this thing where it needs to go, like on the correct direction, maybe I could just wing it by hitting escape and F1. Well, the problem is if you hit escape too many times, you exit out of the puzzle. And you can only imagine how many times I did that. So I basically just mapped the easiest way I could find to because I'm sure there's multiple ways to get there. So I just backtracked away, and that's what I found, and that's what I just did. So the reason it didn't take me that long is because I may have done that puzzle 5 or 6 times before I started this one, and just did this take, and we're all good. So now let's head to Tex, and let's go read what we got. Let's just go to his
I know you'd neutralized the implant, But didn't the mysterious informant say that all your questions would be answered if you found Greg Call's lab? It doesn't sound like you found very much.
You're right. I still had to get into Greg Call's computer. I just had to look around a little more.
Oh, so we have to go back. I thought we could be in here. Well, we're going to go back then, but I'm going to go ahead and...
Larry's pass card. The corresponding scrambled password is written on the envelope Larry gave me.
Well, okay, well, it's going to be... Ward. What's a chess thing with that one? Oh no. Draw, probably. I think it's draw. Larry, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but you can help me to figure out a riddle. This can be found out if you know my tendency to always pass along a good word and see what follows. Putting this message in a note was the idea. I had first because of the letters you've written me. Good luck, Larry. I'm relying on your most excellent and proven brain to carry on in trying to achieve the ultimate goal. Greg, bro, you picked the wrong brain to try and figure out your puzzle. Those are long pieces of paper. Oh, stalemate implementation. Stalemate program, chess match simulation. 8 chess moves available. 6 chess moves in correct sequence required to... So it's 6 out of the 8. Uses standard chess symbols and terminology. King. Captures. Queen. Check. Bishop. Check. Rook. Okay. So I need to... Okay, I will look at that again later. I think I need to get... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, that's only 6 out of the 8. Or maybe those are the 6 we need. Now, my notes are written somewhere. Is this it? Is this my notes? No! Is this my notes? Oh, there, nope, this is my notes. Is this my notes? I wrote down all the... moves, didn't I? I did, there we go. It's right there. Alright, so Call's note.
Carl told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this note.
Oh, so this is... I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but you can help me figure out the riddle. Okay. Alright, so we need to go get his... Which lab was it that had the microscope? It was this one. We're going to go here to get his. His was B, right? G, C, F, A, D, B. BXE7. Now, do you... Where's my pencil? There it is. That's not my pencil, that's a pen. Whatever. Do I have BXE7? No, I do not, but now I do. BXE7. Okay. So I have that written down. Exits. Now we're going to go back. Wrong one. We need to go back to the lib. Where's his lab? Is it this one? Yep. Alright, so I may as well make a save now before I regret my life and hate it. Because we're on number 1 again. Setter 1. And we are going to comment, Greg Call made a bad choice. Because he's relying on my brain to figure out this puzzle. Which... What's this paper scrap?
This thing has anagram written all over it.
Oh, right.
Literally.
Yeah, right. I don't remember what that one was either. Boy. Oh, maybe I can look at this. Okay, so... Let's see. 6 chess moves in correct sequence required to activate stalemate. So do I look at these and I figure out which one goes where? Because if this is the case, it's... Oh, do I have to figure out which key cards they are? That's probably what it is. Oh no, I didn't look at the key cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write 1 is RXE, and then this is 2, and then BF5 is 3, RD1 is 4, and BXE is 5. So I'm missing a card. I'm still missing a card. So now we need to figure out the clue he left.
Carl told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this note.
Larry, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but you can help me to figure out a riddle. This can be found out if you know my tendency to always pass along a good word and see what follows. Putting in this message in a note was the idea. Putting this message in a note was the idea I had first because of the letters you'd written me. Good luck, Larry. I'm relying on your most excellent and proven brain to carry on in trying to achieve the ultimate goal. So, it's the phrase of putting this, always pass along a good word and see what follows. A good word and see what follows. Alright, so do you start from the top and go... if it was like, I'm sure if... Like, I'm sure you can help me, something like that. Your most excellent improvement. Oh, man. So, and we're still missing a key card. 1, 2. And that's Greg Call's pass reader. Did we ever find his card? I can't remember.
Larry's pass card.
That's Larry's pass card.
This is the pass card Sonny... Pass card E. Well, if they use the same alphabet I do, that means there are at least 5 of these cards floating around. Maybe more.
Okay.
Pass card G. This was Greg Call's pass.
Okay, so D is Greg Call's pass card. Where is his computer? Ah, it's over here. Yes. I think.
Pass card reader's hooked up. Now I'll need to scan the pass card.
And I think it's draw. It was D, right?
This was Greg Call's.
Yeah, okay, so D. I think it's draw. No. Okay, hold on a second. Let me exit. It was on... It was Ward. Ward, what, or was this...
This thing has anagram.
Okay, so that's something else. The envelope said Ward, right? So what is a chess term that's Ward? It's a Rarde, Dewar, Arwood. Alright. King, Queen, Bishop, Rook, Knight, Pawn. Checkmate, stalemate. Trying to remember like what the things were. I need to get my stupid. Give me the music. Just no music, huh?
Link's LS mug. I've got to play that one of these days.
So we need
Man, talk about wired for sound. Art Garfunkel could rock on these speakers.
draw. Ward. Draw. Oh, why did I pick today? My brain's not working. So Ward. Um hmm. Could it be pawn? Nope. Didn't think so. Um yeah, I'm not too sure. I am unsure as to what that is. And I'm unsure about the other thing. That doesn't bode well for what I need to do. Um, let's see. We hit the one thing just to get messed up at another. So do I just not have the envelope anymore? I'm just supposed to remember what that is? Cool.
Carl told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this note.
So, proving a good word, pass on. Okay, so if you know my tendency to always pass along a good word and see what. Okay. So, see what follows. Putting this message in a note was the idea. Okay, the letters you've written, good luck, Larry, relying on you. Da, 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 da. Okay. So I wonder. Let's take a look. Why is that P written so clearly? Bishop moves from its current. Which one was his? His was BX E7. Yeah, for its current location captures the piece on the E file and on the 7th rank. There's a. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure exactly what it's trying to tell me to do. Um, hmm. So I think instead of just having me sit here and, bore you guys while I stare at things and try to figure things out in my brain, I will go ahead, we'll end the episode here. That way, when we come back, I'll have some things figured out and I'll try and see if I can figure out the password. Anyway, so till then, you all take care. But at least we got one puzzle done in a half hour. And till then, you all take care. And of course, have a good one.